Hey everybody, it's Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing, and I was going through some old baits tonight, kind of organizing them, and I was saying, maybe I'll just do a video on it. I want to show you a bait that was one of my first favorite creature baits to flip. That is a discontinued bait, but if you look on eBay and you look around the internet, you can still find them. I've got quite a bit that I've acquired over the years, so I'm stocked up pretty good. So I've got bags on the floor here. I was just going through all the colors and trying to organize it and and get my Plano boxes kind of cleaned up with these baits. So I just figured, what the heck, I might as well do a video on it. So the bait I'm talking about is the Culprit water beetle. And for you, guys who've been fishing for a while, you may have some of these laying around. And this bait is just one of those creature baits that I still use, and I love it. I had him in the boat. I remember when I first bought him, and I had him in the boat. I wasn't really using him as much. I was using other stuff, and I remember I was on vacation up in Vermont, and I said, let me throw that water beetle, and I started flipping it on docks, and it was just lights out, and I fell in love with it. So you get home from vacation, and you you order a whole bunch of them, and you get a big collection. So I'm just going to show these baits to you. They have a ton of colors. If I go through the ones in the packs, they're all slimy. So I'm going to just show you the ones that I have in my Plano boxes and just kind of go through the colors and just show them to you quick. But the first color that I used up in Vermont on Lake Bomoseen was this one here. It's like green pumpkin. So it's almost, if you guys have never seen the Culprit water beetle, it's your typical beaver type looking bait. But this one was it's like a watermelon and a green pumpkin. And I put this on and just destroyed them up there for that week that I was up there, flipping it around docks. But I'm just going to go through some of the colors and show it to you quick. And if you guys are interested in it, look around on eBay and stuff. You might find some if you want to try them. But it's a nice bait. Let me just see. I'll just show you a few of the colors that I have, if I can remember the names of them. It's been so long. Now this is one. This is the only one that I have, like 7 or 8 of them in this slot. And this is their green, I believe this was their green pumpkin with red flake. I think that, I'm not sure if it's a watermelon red flake. They may have faded over the years a little bit, because I don't remember when this bait went out of production for Culprit. So if anybody from Culprit happens to see this, why don't you bring this back with some cool colors? I would definitely buy some. And this is an awesome bait. But I think I don't know if this was the green pumpkin and red flake or watermelon red flake, but I don't even have any packs of it. You saw all the packs I have. I don't have any more of those. This one is one of my other favorites, this Big Texan. It's kind of like, it's got like that orange flake in there. This is one of the colors I like to throw a lot. They call this one Big Texan. So let me just go through some of these colors here with you. This is another great color. This is that green pumpkin candy, which I don't have a lot of these. This is one I couldn't find a lot of, when I was stocking up back in the day. Wish I had a few more bags of these. So that's a color I love in clear water. You guys know that green pumpkin candy. This is their green pumpkin blue. This is a good one here. Those blue claws on there. Green pumpkin and the blue on the back. Let's see. I think this is what they call their goby color. You got a watermelon, and then they throw that flake in on the other side. This is the one I think they call their goby color. Let me just see so I don't mess up the colors here. Actually, maybe I'll go through the packs. The packs are so slimy, though. But this one here, just so I don't mess up the colors, this is what they call water tiger, which is a great natural color. I use this one a lot. This is the one I think they call chili pepper. It's like a pumpkin with that red in the other side. So, a lot of nice colors. Now this one they call green pumpkin red. Well, that one's kind of ripped. So I gotta clean. I'm still in the process of cleaning. They call this green pumpkin red, and I guess there might be a little red into that, but to me it's almost like a green pumpkin pearl. Let me see if I can find the pack. There's what it looks like in the pack. I love when it says hot new lure, and these things are 20 years old, or however old they are. But green pumpkin red, yeah, if you guys can see that clearly on there. But that's their green pumpkin red. You know, maybe it's just the red is kind of faded out over the years, but I always do well with this one too. Another one of my favorites. Old Standby, red shad. There's a red shad water beetle. And the water beetle was a 4-inch bait. I don't know how many came in a pack, 8 or 10. I think it was 8. I think we got 8 in a pack back in the day. There's a peanut butter and jelly one. There's that purple on there, which is nice. This is a good one. They're all good. This is that green, green pumpkin green, which is a good color too. Like I said, that's that first one I used up on Bomacene back in the day. And then I fell in love with the bait. That's one of the boxes. And they do have, which I'll show you in this box, they do have it in, that's a 4-inch, they do have it in a 3-inch color. So here's and here's a great dirty water color, just the white one, the pearl white one. They also have it in a 3-inch bait, which I don't have a lot of, because I always used it for flipping. But the 3-inch bait was good too. And I actually rigged up a couple, like, here's a 3-inch peanut butter and jelly rigged up on that slider head that I like. So you can see that would be a good, even a good bed bait, good finesse bait. And I even threw another one. This is the green pumpkin blue. I put it on one of Pat's tick bait Ned heads. So you can see if you want to finesse fish with it, the 3-inch size is good. And I do see more of the 3-inch available, like on, eBay and places around the, where the people that still have it. Here's a 3-inch in their peanut butter and jelly color. So nice little finesse bait if you want to finesse creature bait. Here's that green, pumpkin green in the 3-inch bait. Here's the, I don't know if I showed you this one yet. They're black neon color, but there's the 4-inch size. This is one of the colors I like a lot, especially when the water's murky. And there it is in the 3-inch. So I got the 4 and the 3. Your traditional black and blue. This was the black blue they made. Black on one side, blue on the other. I don't have a ton of those. This is one I don't have a lot of. This was their blue June bug, which was kind of cool. Nice combo, half of it blue and the other half June bug. I only got like one more pack of these maybe. Mostly in the 3-inch size though. The 4-inch size I don't have a lot of them. Let's see. Here's their. This is what they called their. Do they call it blue shadow or black shadow? Yeah, blue shadow. So that's a blue shadow color, and I have that in the 3-inch also. So if you guys got these laying around, maybe you've gotten away from them, you moved on to different baits, give them a shot. They work. I love this bait. This is their, I think this is the black chartreuse. Yeah, black, that's what it looks like in a pack. Black chartreuse flake. So black on the one side, you got that chartreuse flake on the other, really nice. Another good dirty water color. And they also have that. I have a lot of these actually. The 3-inch size. There was years back someone who's had a bunch of them they were selling for real cheap. I forget who it was, one website, and I had a bunch, so I stocked up, for like $2 a pack. So that's how I got this big collection of them. Couldn't get them all on eBay. I did find some. Let me see. I don't know if I showed you guys all of these. This is that blue June bug in the 3-inch. I don't know if I showed you that before, but I might have. There's that green pumpkin blue in the 3-inch. Here's just a plain old June bug, which is really nice. Wish I had some of that in the 3-inch. There's your June, just straight June bug, which are a great color. This is the one I liked a lot. They called Crawdad. That. I guess that's a black up there, and then that gold bottom. It's kind of a neat color. I like the Crawdad one. That's it. I don't think there's any of their colors that I didn't show you. Let me see if there's anything here in the bags. Like, that was the Goby one. I showed you that. Chili pepper. Red shad I showed you. Black and blue. I don't know if I showed you this one, rusty green. I'm sure it's in there. Maybe I didn't show you. Maybe I did. I forgot. They call this rusty green. It's kind of a cool color. A little different. Another good clear water color. They used to call that rusty green back in the day. So like I said before, if anybody from Culprit ever happens to see this video, bring it back. You can do it. Come on. You can never have enough good creature baits. There you go. It's a rusty green color. Let's see. I think that's it, guys. I mean, this one is... I wish I had like 10 packs of these. That green pumpkin candy color, because you know I love this color. I only got 2. So I wish I had this one. If I could find these anywhere, I'd definitely buy them. So if anybody's got green, a water beetle from the early 2000s or whenever the heck this was out there, and you got the green pumpkin goby and you don't use them, you want to get rid of them, let me know. I'll buy them from you. Stock up on that color. But that was one of my favorites. This one, that green pumpkin red, was always one of my favorites. And like I said, guys, that's just a regular flipping bait. And I would just throw it like on, you know, an EYG, because there is a kind of a chunky piece of plastic. I like this better than the big flipping hooks for those. So I would just, you know, grab one here and I'll just rig it up for you fast. Thought I left one out, one of the big ones, but I guess I didn't. Take this black and chartreuse one out. But if you notice on this, if you happen to have it, there are like 2 little eyeballs that they put on the top of the, kind of in the very top of the claws there, which I guess would make that right side up. I don't, if you did it upside down, but you wouldn't want the chartreuse, especially on this one. The ones that are just one color, it's probably not going to make that much of a difference. But when you Texas rig these, oop, doing that backwards. Let's try that again. I always just go up to where the hook starts to bend, and then I make my turn into the bait, because then that allows me to get that. Then my line is inside the bait there, you know, and then just bend it up, just like you put any creature bait on. There you go. And I don't even bury the hook really, you know, unless it's really, really gnarly or I'm getting hooked in the grass. I just kind of just lay it there. And that EYG gives you a lot of room when that fish bites down. Those big flipping hooks, sometimes I think I get a better bite with the EYG. But some people like the flipping hooks better, you know, but to me, with whatever weight you want, whatever, you know, lead head you want to use or tungsten you want to use, flip that. This is a great flipping bait. Great flipping bait, old school. And I'm still, you know, and if everybody's throwing a beaver or something else, show them, you know, something that's slightly different. Can't hurt, can't hurt. So like I said, if you guys have these laying around, you know, don't sleep on them. It's a great creature bait. It's a great creature bait. Caught a lot of fish on this in dirty water, this white one. It's funny, every time I walk, since I've been doing these, this hot new bait sticker's been laying all over the floor because they're falling off there. You know, I wish there was a date on these. I don't think there is, and I would tell you like kind of when I don't think there is, but it had to be, you know, had to be early 2000s when this was, you know, I don't know if you could find the information online, but when they decided to stop making these, but I love them. And as you can see, I've got quite a few here that I'm never going to run out. Never going to run out of them. So, you know, I just thought going through the stuff, maybe I'll do some videos on some old baits that I like to use, and maybe you guys use them too. Or, you know, you're like me and you like to look on eBay and find old stuff that they don't make anymore, and see if, you know, see if you can still, you know, put it into use. And these definitely work. These definitely work. This is a nice finesse bait. I've never used it. I just thought about it here when I was getting ready to do the video. How nice this 3-incher would be on this, on that slider head. So that would be a good, good springtime bait. May have to try that this spring when we get out there. That's it, guys. I just wanted to show you the good old Culprit water beetle. So, you know, let me know in the comments if any of you guys use this bait or you used to use it. If you got any laying around, if you got any of that green pumpkin candy, you want to get rid of it, move into new stuff, let me know. We'll figure it out. That's it. I just wanted to show you guys this quick. I'm going to be going through my baits and, you know, showing you some stuff that's new, like I do all the time, and showing you some stuff that's old. And some stuff that I still use, even though it hasn't been, you know, it's discontinued and isn't, you know, something readily available. But I know that some of you guys have these out there. I know some of you do. If not, give them to me. I'm getting low. As you can see, I'm getting low on them. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. That little walk down bait memory lane there with the old water beetle. And you know, like I said, in the comments, you know, if you guys use them, you know, or if you have them laying around, let me know. Let me know. And it's a great bait. It's a great bait. Still holds up. So I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.